Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Awesome Finds. Now, I want to get right into this. I got a lot of special records to showcase. First up is a record sent to me by Sascha. Now, if you remember last episode, he sent me that Specifics album, which I absolutely loved. And this time he sent me the Faints Dance Macabre, which I love this album. I don't know if you know this, but this was my college years listening to this album, this band, so much fun. And in addition to sending me this, he sent me another chocolate bar. Dude, thank you so much, Sascha. This is freaking awesome. I'll get back to the chocolate bar, but first I want to get to this. Now, this is the reissued cover because I forget the thing. They got in some legal trouble because they used an image of a dude dancing and they didn't have permission, so they had to repress it with this. But otherwise, it's in great shape. I believe this is from, gosh, you know, I can't remember when this came out. This might have been a 2005 reissue. Anyway, so then he sent me this chocolate bar, which is a winter edition. And I found out that we do have this chocolate in America, or at least this brand, but we don't get these cool flavors. And if you're wondering, he did send this to me, I think in December. So if you're wondering, I've been saving this chocolate for that long. Yes, I have. I have patience, but I wanted to open this up on camera for you, Sascha, and everyone else, because vinyl and chocolate go together. They really do, guys. Oh, this smells amazing. Break off a little bit of this. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Oh. Man, that is so good. Thank you. Anyway, again, thank you so much, Sascha. This is awesome. So then I got an album sent to me by Nate Baker. I didn't know who he was. He watches the show apparently, and he sent me this without even contacting me beforehand. At least that's from what I remember. I don't remember getting a note from him. Anyway, so this kind of was a surprise, and I put it on, and it just so happened to be a rainy day. And oh my gosh, was this a perfect record to listen to with a cup of hot tea on a rainy day. Just a beautiful, beautiful album. It's self-produced, self-pressed. He's got sort of an American folky twang to the whole thing, singer-songwriter. I really encourage you guys to check it out. Nate, if you're watching, thank you for sending me this. This was so cool to get in the mail. All right, next up I got two records from a particular label, and the label is Ramseur. I think it's Ramseur, like Monsieur. They're a music management and also record label. And anyway, one of the guys from there contacted me and asked if he could send me some albums free of charge for me to look over and listen to. And I said, yeah, that'd be awesome. What's cool about them is they put a lot of effort into the manufacture of not just the packaging, but the vinyl itself. And like for this particular album, this is Liz Weiss, There's a Light, and it's 200 gram vinyl, lacquers cut by Bernie Grundmann, and it also includes a download card and all that. So yeah, they put a lot of effort into their releases. I mean, it comes in these really nice sleeves. This particular release did. Music-wise, Liz Weiss, really cool stuff. Basically, what she's doing is gospel soul. It's sort of a mix between soul music and gospel. It's beautiful. It's got a vintage vibe to it. Kind of like Leon Bridges, actually. It's very similar. My own personal preference, she gets a little too gospel for me, and I don't normally listen to gospel, so it's nothing against her, it's just my own personal preference. Just be forewarned, if that's not something you're into, you won't probably like her lyrics, but musically it's beautiful. And again, it's borderline. It wasn't a major turnoff for me. And you know, depending on the song, it was a little more apparent than others. So then they sent me Bombadil, Terrapits and Canyonlands. So this is a duo, and my gosh, I won't even get to the music quite yet, but look at this packaging. So it's 180 gram colored vinyl, 45 revolutions per minute is what it's mastered at. Comes with 14 art prints. Yeah, 14. So anyway, it's a tri-fold gatefold, right? It's a tri-fold gatefold. Look at that. And this is nice, heavy stock matte paper. So inside of here, you have 14 art prints, which is just so cool, man. They really put a lot of time into this, right? There's your lyric sheet right there, and you get all these 14 different art prints in there. And there's your download card. I'm not gonna open up all of this. Okay, so let's check out one of the records real quick. I mean, how often do you see tri-fold records these days? Almost never. So yeah, each record comes in a full color sleeve. Look at this. How pretty is that, huh? My only gripe is that there is a barcode on the back, but it's really a minor nitpick. Musically, these guys are great. I don't want to say indie rock, but like indie folky sort of singer-songwriter, kind of like not really of Montreal, but sort of along that vibe, if that makes sense. So anyway, Bombadil, just a fantastic presentation overall, and it's surprisingly affordable. You guys can pick up a copy, no joke, for I think less than $30. And thank you, you guys over at Ramseur Records for sending me these albums. They're fantastic. Speaking of trifolds, how about a quadfold album cover? This is Yes Songs. Look at this thing, it's massive. So cool. It's like an accordion. You could like play this as an instrument. It's obviously pretty beat up, but the records are in okay shape. They're definitely listenable. And this is basically a live album, but man, the artwork alone, love it. These next two records are ones that my brother gave me for Christmas. First up is the 12-inch single of a remix of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, which has the original New York 12-inch mix, which is the song that was in the original Zoolander, where Zoolander gets brainwashed by Magatu.
Hello, Derek. Hello.
Thanks, bro. He also gave me the classic Herbie Hancock's Future Shock. And this, if you guys don't own it, what are you waiting for? Pick it up. It's so cheap, actually. It's got the classic breakdancing song on here, but the whole album is actually really enjoyable. Check it out. Okay, now I got 4 Pink Floyd albums. The first one was a trade I did with a viewer named David, and he had an extra copy of Metal laying around and he wanted to trade that, so I gave him a copy of Rolling Stone's Let It Bleed. I had an extra copy, and I also gave him a turntable mat because I felt like the condition that Rolling Stones album in wasn't quite equal to what he sent me, and oh my gosh. David, thank you so much. This is Pink Floyd's Metal. It's an awesome album, by the way. One I never even caught on to before, so thank you for cluing me in. But this is also a French pressing. So cool, man. I don't have any French pressings. Well, I have maybe like a handful, not even a handful, maybe 1 or 2. So yeah, this was awesome record, and like he said, you can hear the seeds of Dark Side of the Moon, and I totally agree. These next 3 I won in an auction. First up, I got Pink Floyd's Animals, and this is a pretty early reissue. It's got a barcode on it. It's more desirable, obviously, if it doesn't have that, but you know what? I was stoked to get it nonetheless. I haven't heard it yet. I'm really looking forward to it, but the artwork alone, so striking, man. If there's one thing you can learn from Pink Floyd, is that their artwork is always top notch. I mean, that's apart from the music. So the second one I got is Pink Floyd's The Wall. Now this is an original issue, even had the original piece of paper that was on the album cover when it was in the shrink wrap, so you knew what it was as a consumer. It's in great shape. I'm so stoked to have this. I don't know why, but I sold my copy back in the early 2000s. I never should have gotten rid of it, so I'm glad I got it. Now the last album, I think the guy didn't know what he had. So this is obviously Dark Side of the Moon, and it did come with both posters, no stickers. And now this is a 1975 reissue, but it's pressed in the Netherlands. So it's made in Holland, which is so cool. I kind of wish it was an original issue, because an original Dutch pressing, I think it's Dutch, Netherlands pressing, came on white vinyl. But man, so cool to have this. And the record's in awesome shape. So I'm kind of at a dilemma. Do I keep my US pressing and this pressing, considering they're about the same age, neither of them is an original pressing, or do I get rid of one of them? What do you guys do? Let me know in the comments down below. Now I got some new music. First up is this album by Theesatisfaction called Earth Thee, and this is from 2014 on Sub Pop. They're a hip hop R&B duo out of Seattle. This was fantastic. It kind of reminded me of a little bit, not Salt and Pepper, but Immature. It's got such good beats. Really, really good stuff. I encourage you guys to check them out. This is a weird thing I found at Goodwill. What the heck is this, right? Open it up. What is this thing? And it even came with a booklet, right? This huge booklet. Well, it turns out this is from a art gallery or an art showing in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I think this was one of the artists featured, and it's a musician. And so it is Nadia Sirota playing the viola, and the composer is Judd Greenstein. And man, it's such beautiful music. It's just one song, "In Teaching Others, We Teach Ourselves." It's on clear vinyl, and on the flip side is a remix by Sun Lux. And both sides are amazing. Like this was one of those, I'll just take a chance. I don't know what I'm gonna be hearing. And it really paid off. So I can't even find this on Discogs. I will probably have to add this. If you ever come across a copy, don't hesitate in picking one up. And if you know more info on it, please let me know if you went and saw this exhibit or you know more about what happened, because I have yet to really dive into the research of that. Then I picked up another album. It's a Ben Folds 5 live album. Haven't opened it yet. Not sure if I'm gonna listen to it or not. I like Ben Folds. I just don't know if I like him enough to listen to him live. You know what I mean? Like, I think to have live albums, you really have to be a fan of the band, because you've heard their studio stuff so much, you'll really appreciate the nuance and the performance of the live album, where I'm not a huge fan of Ben Folds. So I don't know, maybe I'll open it, maybe I won't. If you guys want to vote on it, go ahead in the comments down below. Maybe I'll open it up on camera and show it off and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking on the spot here. Then I picked up The Cure, Standing on a Beach, the singles. Now, when I first picked this up, I thought it was an actual album. But obviously, as you guys probably already know, this is sort of a best of, a hits collection, but more singles collection. And it was really good on its own, and I was surprised. I probably only have really heard of half these songs on the radio, and the other half were just as good, but I just haven't really heard them. It encourages me to want to pick up more of their albums, since I don't really have much of them. But getting this was definitely a triumph. So then I picked up R.E.M's Murmur. Now this is their debut album, and this is the Columbia Record Club edition. I have yet to really listen to it, but I hear there's good things about this, because I'm always on the fence with R.E.M's. There's some stuff I love, and there's some stuff I don't really like. And I think they were definitely overplayed by the late 90s, early 2000s. So I'm really looking forward to diving back, listening to their roots. Let's see, I got two by Elvis Costello. First one is Punch the Clock, which I had at one point and I got rid of it. And then I picked up this one. While the cover's not in the best condition, the record itself was really taken care of. So this was a no-brainer. And of course, it's got Every Day I Write the Book, which is an awesome song. And the other one I picked up was Armed Forces. I had never heard this album before. I really enjoyed this one, actually. Man, look at that back cover. Yowza. Man, this is so weird. Like, I wouldn't even think that was Elvis Costello, but there you go. All right, coming down to the last two albums, which are Beatles, because I know you guys love Beatles albums. Well, I do too, of course. First up is Hey Jude by the Beatles. Now, this was, I believe, sort of compilation, not really an album, but it is an album sort of a thing. And it's weird because it has stuff of current, and then it's got some early songs like Can't Buy Me Love on here that sort of bring it way back to the early days of the Beatles. So it's an interesting compilation, and I know some people don't really like it, but let me know what you guys think. All right, lastly, I picked up Beatles for Sale. Now this, well, I know this was made in the Philippines, but I believe it's from the 70s. I didn't have this album before. It was just so cool to pick this up in a nice gatefold. It's got 8 Days a Week on here, Honey Don't, which I love that Carl Perkins song. So good. It's got Rock and Roll Music by Chuck Berry. So this is real early Beatles if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to diving into this because I don't have a lot of the UK editions of these albums. So this is another one to take off my list. All right, guys, that will do it for this time around. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know which of these was your favorite album. Till then, I am your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Now I can't even get it back together. It's like a caterpillar.